Well, hello and welcome everyone. This is Lakshay from ZEX Media, and today at the Token 2049 Dubai version, we're exploring more into the specific exchanges, right? And currently, I have CoinEx guy over here, Mr. Jeff, who is a researcher, right? He's the guy behind all the features and making the partnerships or seeking different set of levels, or what can you imagine a researcher do at the CoinEx, right? So welcome you.
Thank
How are
you. It's
you,
a
and
pleasure.
how's the event going on so far for you?
Oh, it's amazing. It's my first time to be in Dubai. So having the chance to really meet people from all over the world has been really amazing.
Great. And how's it been your experience specifically as a researcher at CoinEx?
Wow, I think it's been amazing. Like in crypto, obviously it has been something online and decentralized space. But right here at Token, you get the chance to really have all this kind of people like face to face interactions. So I think
Mhm.
that's the beauty of this event.
I mean, that's what we all see at the specifically in the Token 2049. It's like a huge festival of blockchain enthusiast people.
Yeah,
Uh, if it is in Singapore, if it is in Dubai, it doesn't matter where it is. Token 2049 is always fabulous with a variety of audience and quality
absolutely,
of innovations, right?
absolutely.
Talking about your part,
Yeah.
I mean, how CoinEx has positioned itself in the market, specifically in terms of most accessible and the most reliable in terms of secured crypto exchange.
Well, I think first of all, I really have to highlight our listing strategy. Our listing strategy is highly data driven and is really designed to align with three of our core listing principles. The first is actually this asset quality, so we ensure tokens meet fundamental and technical benchmark.
Hmm.
And secondly, the speed of listing. So we try to onboard trending tokens as soon as possible to meet the needs of our users. And then thirdly is also the asset security. So we implement our robust checks to protect our users. And like I mentioned, our process is highly data driven. So we evaluate tokens and projects based on multiple dimensions, and we look at a lot of on-chain metrics, including volume, liquidity, wallet concentration, and then we also look at like for example community matrix, the team background and product development and
So
so
there's a
on.
lot. There's a
Yeah,
lot.
that's a lot. That's multiple dimensions. So with all that, we try to ensure quality and timely access to this kind of tokens and access for our users. Because from my point of view, when it comes to on-chain trading, I realize that a lot of emerging ecosystem, no matter ruins are from last year or like KRC20 on Casper, like
Mhm.
typically are speaking are for users who want to interact with this kind of ecosystem, it requires the setup of specific wallets or certain technical knowledge. So
Yes.
I think that would be quite challenging for users, and that's where CoinEx comes in. Like we try to support early or yet are promising ecosystem, and we try to support the asset listing of this kind of asset and token standards as well. And then I think another area that we stand out is actually the POW ecosystem,
Hmm.
which a lot of DeFi protocols struggle to integrate because a lot of this POW ecosystem they lack smart contract functionality. So native DeFi applications are super limited. But thanks to our strong capabilities and our deep roots in the POW mining ecosystem, so we have been able to support a wide range of POW assets. So with all that, we really try to ensure a healthy and sustainable asset listing portfolio for our users.
And specifically, like you mentioned, education is the more core of how the user behave in your exchange, right?
Yeah,
So you have a newbie zone,
yeah.
right? You have like different sections within the same ecosystem, right? And talking about the newbie zone, what exactly is newbie zone? How it's helping to educate the users and making them have to take right decisions.
Yeah, to start with, our philosophy has always been user first. So we are not only the creator of products, but
Hmm.
we are also active users. So we definitely need to understand what users want to know or want to learn,
Yes.
so that they can also start trading and investing. So and our core product design really lies in meeting the users' trading needs, like supporting their investment decisions.
Yeah.
So with all that, we actually built a comprehensive framework or like a product with a system to allow our users, including newbies, to really get a better understanding of the market, of different kind of products and ecosystems. To start with, we have the CoinEx Academy, which actually provides fundamental and foundational knowledge on blockchain and the trading to help users build understanding. Then the
Hmm.
next step, we also have the CoinEx Insight, which actually offers more in-depth research into different ecosystem and products, so that they get to understand and they have the observations of the market better. And then thirdly, we also have the feed section, which delivers real-time market updates and project development for users, so they get to the first-hand information. And then next is actually the token commentary part, so they can see what the community is talking about as well, and so they
Okay.
know what is happening among the users and community. And then last but not least, we also have the AI analysis section, especially for newbies. They might not understand how to interpret different kinds of technical indicators. So
Yes.
that's where the AI analysis tool helps. And so with all this, we try to build a comprehensive, intelligent ecosystem that helps our users to understand different kinds of products, tokens, projects, and ecosystems.
Great. And making the making things safe.
Yeah.
Uh, you gotta make the platform to be compliant with all the regulatory frameworks around the world, right?
Yeah.
It has to be available each and every country, most of the users possible, right? And has to be regulated. But uh, making it committed to decentralization,
Yeah.
that's where you think the major part goes in, right? So
Yeah.
how do you make that happen?
Well, I think at the heart of centralized exchange or ZEX versus DEX
Yes.
lies, like the distinction lies in the trade-off between custodianship and transparency. And then we at CoinEx, we try to address this by upholding like a strict commitment to user asset security, like you
Got it.
mentioned. Um, and that is backed by our regular proof of reserve disclosures
Hmm.
and also a transparent revenue model of like including our long-standing token buyback funded by a portion of our trading fee income. And I think like all these measures actually ensure our users benefit from the centralized efficiency as well as the institutional grade accountability. I think in many ways, we at Connex already function as a multi-chain liquidity hub.
Okay.
Like I mentioned, we try to aggregate liquidity across different ecosystems, especially for assets and tokens not easily accessible by other DeFi protocols,
Okay.
ranging from the non-EVM tokens to POW-based assets, or inscriptions, or like runes tokens. So we
Hmm.
try to provide a seamless trading venue and really a liquidity hub for our users. And I think while we're not a DEX, we actually remain deeply engaged with DeFi innovations. For example, we are one of the very first centralized exchanges that introduced AMM liquidity mechanisms into our platform. And then we also offer swap functionality.
Okay.
And then we also introduced on-chain staking last year. And additionally, we actually also developed CoinEx Wallet, which is our decentralized solution as well. It actually operates independently to preserve product focus and maintain a separation between custodial and non-custodial services.
Mhm.
So I think in essence, our role at CoinEx is really to act as a gateway between centralized and decentralized worlds, and we also we try to offer the reliability and the accessibility of and the performance of the ZEX while progressively embracing DeFi innovations to serve the evolving needs of our global users.
I mean, talking about so many features, it's like you have a bigger bundle of doing
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
in the decentralized market, and uh, making the best way possible of centralized and decentralized capabilities of any sort of Web3 project, right? How do you feel like for the newer innovations that are coming up? Yeah, let it be a metaverse or NFTs or GameFi. How CoinEx is taking their part into this upcoming innovations in the Web3 market?
yeah. So I think historically speaking, we at Conix have been prioritizing spot trading to serve our relatively retail users and the beginners thanks to our user demographics. But moving forward, we actually investing quite a lot in upgrading our derivatives and futures trading suite, including the order systems, the charting tools, as well as the user interface. Like all these upgrades are really intended to meet the evolving and growing needs of our professional users. So that's the first one. Secondly, we are also trying to enhance the fiat services because we want to improve the user experience around deposits and withdrawals, like bridging CFI to DeFi, um, especially for the like high inflation markets, where users increasingly turn to crypto. And then what is equally important is that we're planning to roll out Connex Pay, which is the solution designed to enable the digital spending of crypto assets. So we really hope to empower users to leverage crypto assets for daily transactions and merchant transactions, really bridging the gap between the physical and the digital world. So that's how we are planning to enhance our product and services. And I think looking ahead, we definitely see the potential of bridging CFI with DeFi liquidity. So in fact, we have been actively exploring the integration of DEX aggregators and liquidity routers into our backend in the hopes of improving slippage, deepening the cross-chain liquidity, and really enhancing the overall trading experience. So that's how we try to enhance the entire product suite of our ecosystem.
I mean, we can go on for like the whole day talking
Yeah,
about the features, right, and different sectors of Web3 universe, right? But like, let's just wrap it right now,
yeah,
and I'll let you take a leave and enjoy the rest of the event because there's a lot more to go on at
yeah,
the Token 2049, right?
yeah.
So thank you so much, and stay tuned for CoinEx's upcoming new features, and maybe there's few more things to coming up, right?
Definitely stay tuned for us for our
Yes.
updates.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.